I'm in the bad books. Why am I in the bad books, Pippa?
Leave my sock box alone.
That's all very nice, is it? It might be a sock box, but the contents of that sock box are my household odd socks. That is a lot.
Socks is the word. She just stole 2 similar socks from possibly the same pack, but one was blue with black trim and the other one was black with blue trim, and she just stole them and made a pair out of them, and they're not a pair.
But they are. They're just the alternate. Look, they are just back to front. Sorry, excuse the mini hairs on there, because mini hairs are just absolutely everywhere. See, I love odd socks because I think it adds character, it adds personality. I never ever had an issue with odd socks in my life until you came along and you stole all the odd socks. Then threw away their partners because you couldn't find the other pair.
Put them in my Pampers box.
Yeah. But the other ones are in the drawers upstairs. Probably my drawer upstairs,
I'm
to be
going
fair.
rummaging in your drawers. Do I need to be wary of
I'd be very
anything?
careful. You can go to my side, but I would avoid Robert's sock drawer.
Avoid Robert's sock drawer.
Yeah, but his are very neatly paired because he's actually equally as anal.
Yes, I've noticed when I've gone into his wardrobe.
Brave.
It's I can't remember why. I think I was putting a shirt in there, and it was very. I just was like, oh my god, this is wonderful.
Do you know what? My auntie, in her household, there was 6 of them, and they used to just put all of the socks into one space, and people just used to go and help themselves. See, I live in all socks. They really don't bother me in the slightest, but I can see. I know that this is like exaggerated ickiness, but you are.
Tea and a sit down and put my head between my legs.
Yeah, but you generally do get really bothered by it, don't you?
Get really bothered. In fact, what I've had to do is remove any odd socks from my house that don't have partners and have been there for a long time, and I give them to Brendan because he no longer lives in my house. He will wear odd socks, but I don't have to see it.
Should I throw away my holy sock then?
Please do, but throw away the pair. Don't throw away one.
For your
otherwise
eyes.
I'll have one in the box forevermore. Goodbye socks. Thank you.
Trouble agrees.
Slightly less.
You look like something like from Wednesday Addams.
It's now 1:30 and I have been very busy just generally sorting out and tidying up areas that collect junk. I went through part of the pantry, stacked up some stuff, went through the crisp box, got rid of ones that were stale, brought in stuff from the pantry that needed to be brought in here to, cycle through the food. I went out into the dog garden and collected all of the broken toys and bits that the dogs had chewed up, bits of bone that looked a bit too sharp. I managed to cut my finger, which you probably can't see. I've just taken the plaster off and it's now throbbing, so I need to put another one on, I think. I'll show you the corner of the room I've also been cleaning. This corner of the room has had a lot of clutter in it. It's had various boxes and lots of dust from the dogs coming in. Everything was covered in dust. My nose now tingles. And the surfaces were covered in stuff. So what I've done is I've wiped everything down, gone through rubbish, organised boxes with things like, so we've got like beauty stuff in that one, we've got electrical stuff in that one, we kind of got mostly Aussie stuff apart from that thing in that one, and then I've just cleaned everything, wiped everything down, swept everything, mopped everything. So this corner is much better now, and what I'm about to do is take the dogs for a very quick walk around the track and then go back to mine and have some lunch and sit with them for a little bit and then leave them there until Kenzie gets back. Give them a little walk before I take them home. They can have a little run up and down the track. You're very young, aren't you? Hello. Got beautiful face and beautiful eyes. You're very beautiful. Very beautiful. Pretty horse. And you're beautiful too. And just over there are 2 tiny Shetland ponies. Just over there. Keeping an eye on that dog, aren't you? Lovely big eyes you have. No nipping. No nipping. No nipping. Just chucking it down out there. Just been into Asda, haven't we?
No, watermelon.
You did. You chose watermelon as a snack.
No!
Don't shout.
I didn't pick a watermelon.
What did you pick then?
Pikachu.
No, that looks like watermelon to me. Look at the size of that.
He's gonna bounce on you. Wee.